Conservation clinics are an opportunity for the public to bring objects that have meaning to them in their lives.
We have people come from as far away as Charlottesville or Vermont because there are not that many places where you can get free advice about care of your works of art.
When guests come to Conservation Clinic, they'll meet with Winterthur conservators as well as graduate students in the Winterthur University of Delaware program in art conservation. These conservators and students are in specialties ranging from furniture, paintings, objects, photographs, library materials like books, works of art on paper, and textiles.
We have a fairly specialized set of skills. We are generally people who like hands-on activity. We also tend to have a lot of interest in history and historical objects and/or art objects. And also we need to have some sort of basic knowledge about science.
They arrive, we welcome them and help them unpack their item. We then show them to the table for which they've made an appointment.
We like to ask them what their goals are, what they're hoping to do with whatever object that's clearly important enough to them to bring to the clinic.
We offer advice for how to care for their materials. We also can tell them sometimes, things about the object, when it was made, what materials it's made of. Sometimes we can discover things together.
I originally found this, it was with a china display that I had chosen for my wedding china. Today I learned that, Lauren did confirm that it is painted on leather.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But that it would be better evaluated by a painting conservator. And so I'll find one and we'll see what it needs to kind of take care of this bottom that has just been filling in as I watch year by year getting darker and darker.
Today I brought a chair that has been in our family. It was in my parents' bedroom. It was often a place where one had to sit to receive some instruction about behavior. It was what we call the lecture chair. Whatever I would learn about it just only increases my fondness for the whole thing and what it means in our family. I really wanted to know if it was handmade or had the help of a machine. Perhaps it was hand-tooled, and what kind of wood it might be, and if it's really in sound, good shape. I know it's not a valuation, but it's beyond the value that one can pay money for because of the family history. I found out that it is handmade. It's possibly mahogany, and it's overall in good shape.
The wonderful thing about Conservation Clinic is we don't know what's going to show up every week.
Someone brought in a dinner roll that was signed by Andy Warhol. So it really runs the gamut.
Nancy brought a blanket or a coverlet that was made by her grandmother. It was crocheted, and she wanted to get some more information about how she should be storing it and also if it could be stabilized. I advised her about long-term storage and proper storage materials. I also gave her information about local textile conservators who might be able to help her stabilize it. William, who's a preventive conservator, came over to the table with an archival box and a muslin sling and some archival tissue paper. We helped Nancy fold up and box her textile so that when she takes it back to her home, she'll have it properly stored.
Our hope is that guests who come to the Conservation Clinic are, number one, able to share their personal stories, and that they learn something too, that they learn a little bit about conservation and preservation.
Winterthur is a wonderful asset to the community. I enjoyed coming here and seeing people who are interested in antiques and things that we value.
To learn more about our Conservation Clinic, go to the Winterthur website and call Visitor Services to make your appointment today.